Very sorry, guys. Very, very sorry. Due to situations beyond my control, that's why I'm coming a little bit late. I beg. I welcome everybody. Happy Sunday, my love G-stars. Where una day, una coming, una coming. Let's who match fire. Una come who match fire. I beg. Una just give me some few minutes. I share the live stream. I know say plenty. I know say the general overseer they live. I just want to come live because I don't reschedule this live, so people still watch them after. Greetings, Vixie. Oh, I'm gonna better fashion design. Welcome there. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Just few seconds, we'll start a bit. Everyone, just give me some few seconds. I beg una. I beg when I share the video, guys. I beg. I know say the general overseer the live. I beg. We will share the video. I don't find some song for play. Okay.
You know what I'm getting tired of? I'm getting tired of people posting one video of their...
Okay. I play this song as usual before we get started. Today is Sunday. I am so happy. Come in, guys. Come in, guys. Come in. Let's share our knowledge here together. Never stop for my matter, eh? Eh? Everywhere you go, you be my pride of life. The reason I live. You are the one who brings me hope. You are the cornerstone, my solid foundation. I will praise you, Jehovah, the Lion. Welcome, guys. Like the video. Yeah, the praise of Jehovah. No matter the matter, yeah, the praise of Jehovah. You never suffer for my matter, eh? I go give you praise, I no complain, I go give you praise, eh? You never suffer for my matter, eh? I go give you praise, I no complain, I go give you praise. You deserve the praise. Praise. I give you the praise. Praise. Lord, I need your praise. Praise. Glory I will raise. Praise. Goodness I will declare. The glory I will proclaim. Wherever you go, I will follow you. Oh, ex-mentor in the building. Welcome, my love, G-Star. Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you. Join me dance, guys. Today is Sunday. Let's praise him a little bit. No matter the matter, yeah, the praise of Jehovah. May the praise Jehovah. You never stumble from my matter. Kitty is my passion. Welcome, my dear. Share the video, guys. Welcome, welcome, my darling. Wherever you go, I will follow you for the rest of my life. Jehovah, you know, I will follow you for the rest of my life. Jehovah, no matter the matter, may the praise of Jehovah. No matter the matter, may the praise of Jehovah. Like the video, guys, as you join. For my matter, eh. Hey, when you're happy, you're bound to enjoy my day. Let's enjoy the song together. Hey, hey. Hey, look at my sister in the building. Yes, yes, I understand you. I see you. Nice to see you. Hey. But battle, this battle, no, not spiritual battle. So I thank everybody for joining me.
It's waterproof.
Okay.
Proof.
So
Coffee proof.
welcome everyone. I'll stop this. Turn down this volume now because it would echo. Okay. If I want to see comments for this other's phone, I beg, when I just give me. Permit me do this. The phone, the pin don't spoil my phone. Seriously. Okay. Oh, Park Columbia have market. When people they enter for people their shows, so tongue no they come out if avec if na different person they start call you bad girl. My dear, I get some message for you where I want to read them. I welcome everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody present here. And people that they watch and after still I welcome you guys again for watching, and I really appreciate the support women at the game for me. As we talk, maybe about the number, but just a few people that they feel listen to message and get that message into their head and make that change in their life. Now it matter. Maybe the number of views or whatever. If just one person at a time, it is very okay for me. So any person to watch the replay of this video, I really appreciate you. So say make you just like the video, if possible you share so that other people into the feed learn. I want to read some message for you where I prepare them. Just 1 second. See when you don't most of my things and then have this phone, so when I did trash, I did just be off, like seriously. Okay, I get this message for read them for all we. You even if you like camera or you need the light camera or you not really been a YouTuber but you just stumble on this show, listen to this message. So I want to read this message. It says Cain in the Bible, Cain killed Abel not because Abel wronged him or fought with him, but it was because Cain couldn't stand the favor of God on Abel's life. Sometimes you may wonder why people talk behind your back, why they hate you, why they do the things they do to you. It's not that you have a problem. It's because they can't stand the favor of God in your life. That's why you don't need to stress yourself over people who are determined to frustrate or misunderstand you. You have to understand that not everyone will like you, but everyone shall witness that you are favored by the Lord. Keep doing what He has called you to do as you follow His divine pattern. Stand firm in God and what you believe in, and no one will shake you. This message is for me, is for you, and is for everyone. I read this message out now because we know what did happen for a media space. But if you know what you stand for, know the God you serve, know where you be answerable to, know where your life depend on, you know will shake, you know worry about any person where they talk anything about you. I just want to make this point clear too, because that's something where it don't happen for my show where I need to understand. There's some maybe 4 shows behind. I be there live. I don't know any person if you don't watch, if you watch that show, you will understand that show will be not just a lot of distraction, because I be get some kind profile that they be enter for them. I be get this particular profile, Jenny Morgan, when a true follower of me. But during that show, let me say Jennifer enter in the chat, in the drop comments. Then after some time, we start get some contrary, some kind comments then with that same name. That's the same name, the same profile, everything. I confused. That time it didn't even happen. So any of my Amina don't even join the show. Then after my Amina, my first ever Amina, I don't ever get that for this trip. Is it Lawyer Pin 237? He joined that show that very time. I think that I tell you say me block the Jenny Morgan. So I should maybe it be just need for block the 2 Jenny Morgan, because we will see one name. The Jenny Morgan, the real Jenny Morgan, the toxic, the other comments no be own. I will not be understanding that some new thing when they come for a media space. I say we will see all kind of things for this media. We will see all kind of things. Wait till you make a confirm and say, that means something that will be really possible. Because let me know say if you really create some fake profile with the same, it's possible the name, but that profile picture, it's the one that many understand how if it be possible. But it should say it be happen for them a live show. And because at the year some people they even talk say you drop this comment so for this place, you drop this comment so for this, it should say another trend, another thing with the cam. That's a new thing that let me say people they be out for destroy people. People they be out for tarnish people their image. People be let me say people just be bitter away. They just want drag everybody into the mud. They go about. I thought because if for G Unit it should say some person enter comment like the general overseer. Where they talk maybe no be naive. Now the same kind things in that. And I tell you one because some comments they even read. Let me say they will go some show so because they know say you go for that show. If they see and say a comment there for that show, they go it will bring confusion or make the people they start follow you for back. They go drop that comment. Then that them say again when you don't come now your reserve, you enter there, they start to say, hey, you go for here, you drop so, you write so, you write so, you write so. I beg. You be careful. That person do that to me, stop her. Stop using my name. I beg. I just beg. Because I not there here for bring problem and forget problem with anybody. Same as I not there for make problem with any person. I not get there for talk anything bad about some person. For no reason. I don't see any reason why I even get to do them. So I just beg Muna be aware that something that way it happen where they go create the same name, the same profile, they just go around, they drop comments them. People don't see and so feel now they drop them. So going forward, if I enter in my show, I could say this is Kamejis the original, because I think there's another Kamejis somewhere. Because they be talk about some comments under Divishela, but I can recall the comment that I really made there was that the devil has been put to shame, which I still stand for that. I made that comment there. I said the community, let me say I the fear that like, let me say fear, say the fear some person, but like I see the way people do things and all. I did cry because I did feel bad. Say, how did we get here? Why people be this bitter for the work I do this kind of things in for media? What did they pay? What did they gain when they get them behind all these things? So I just clear that point before we enter for our show today. as I talk, Kameji gist is just about love. No hate talks here, no hate comments, no hate. Like, we just stay on the topic. So our topic today is about friendship and betrayal. Friendship betrayal. So I will just beg everybody where if they hear me try for just stay on the topic, you contribute on the topic, which I really expect everybody who contribute for this topic, because now a topic where things that they happen for our community. When I say community, is not only on YouTube, Facebook, even in our where we live. This betrayal, they all sight. So I'm not saying this because of what is happening in our community, like the YouTube strip. So when I get that very clear. So I will really appreciate if you really join me for who do who talk on this topic and share our opinions, give the contributions as you think for the about the topic. So as I talk today's talking about betrayal in friendship. And before I want to talk about I would like to say more understand what to be betrayal. If any person you get understand it or the meaning, me give your own contribution for comment section. Come and join my home of friends. There's a new kind of comments in that. So what be betrayal? Betrayal now when you violate that that trust or that confidence wey some person don't get them for you. How you violate this trust? You violate this trust like in normal friendship, maybe in a romantic friendship. Now when maybe you and that person that don't share a lot of things together, when I don't do things together, you betray that confidence by sharing that information out, maybe on the media or with other people, or like just gossiping about those things when I don't talk, and that person will talk for you because if he believe in you, if he trusts you, get confidence, say what will talk about with you, it will stay with you. But you betray that trust by bringing that information out, maybe not on media or sharing it with somebody else to share it out. That is still betrayal. And I would like, as the title talk, it should say we'll talk about the why people betray people, the effect of betray on the betrayed person and on the betrayer as well. Because but when you betray some person, you know, the effect not only there on the person you don't betray you, it be also on you when you betray that person. So we'll talk about the effect on both the betrayer and the betrayed person, and we'll talk about the possible ways to recover from when you don't be betrayed, when your friend don't betray you, or your husband or your boyfriend don't betray you. So first thing, why people they betray people them. I don't write some things of my paper for here because sometimes all the make sure the read comments or the distract, because at least sometimes I go back from my show, go watch and they discover and say something that I get to talk or I want to talk something, some comments so just come up, it distract me. So I just drop a lot of write down a lot of things in for your way. It will help me keep be on track. So even I see me look this paper and I just because I don't jot down some points in. So why people they betray people? My last show I will talk about upbringing. Any man feel betray person, even me who are I don't actually betray some person. Don't you know if you talk say you never ever betray some person. Because we do talk betray and not I say you really do not some that kind of a bad thing, just talking bad about some person. Let me say when I feel the info now for some meeting group way, when I there for some group way, this person knows say you really be close to this person. But at some point, we should also talk about the other person where it make the other person look and say, but knowing that you've been a friend to this person. So betray it happen even within family, within a group, like a meeting group, you know. So maybe only for say within like direct friendship. So I think say anybody don't in one way or the other don't must betray some person. But why? We look at some of those people, that kind of thing they make people they betray people them. As I talked last time, I will talk about upbringing. When I talk, some people in the way they betray. Let me say they betray people not just because say the way where they grow. Like see some the kind of people they grow for maybe for their auntie them or for their uncle them. That kind of picking them, they always get some lacking for their life. That kind of people that like they ever feel say they don't get enough. Maybe they need to get enough food. Maybe you stay with your auntie house or your uncle house. Maybe chop. They ever chop. They need to give you enough. Or they want give money for chop for go school. Sometimes you only ever be you just grow that mentality. Say you need to ever get enough. I must long for get enough. I don't know when I understand this point. That means say some people the way they grow for that kind of way. They just feel say they need to really be lack of satisfaction. May I put on that way. In the make and they just that means say that kind of person just want be friend for all man. And if you want be friend for all man, you must betray people. That is there's no way you can do that without betraying people. So that's some reason that way some people they betray people them. The way some people then grow up like wanting to gain favor. If you try for, if you be that kind of person, you always find that opportunity for gain something for people. You must end up for betray some people then. Even though I don't really want to focus on comment, but I like for see if people they really contribute on the topic. So I beg my just I use this other phone for the see comments. Okay. Yeah, so now one of the reasons that way you see people, the white people, like they betray people, just because they don't get that satisfaction. They always want get that opportunity for gain favor from people, or they suffer from something where they don't get that way that the right means for communicate appropriately. So it make them now they be forced to for betray some people then. Then another reason that because that person it vex now, or why as I talk now, why people betray people now because they something they suffer from something, or they be angry about something, but they don't get the right way for communicate that thing maybe with their friend. You don't really get that courage to stand talk with you, or for really tell your mind, or why you vex. You be forced now for talk and for the next person, and doing that in the course of doing that you don't betray your friend. So that some of the reason then that way people they betray people them. Another reason that because of the foundation of that friendship was faulty from the beginning. If you get that friend way the way when that friendship just calm, it just calm because of some small advantages. And as I talk, yes mom, I agree with your point. Yeah, if you get that when that foundation be faulty, don't know say betrayal must always take place. So now some of the reason in that way people they betray people, let me say your upbringing, because you grow for that way, you always want to gain something, you always feel say you don't be satisfied, you always feel say you must get more from people. That kind of person must always betray people. He must always betray his friends them. We get that lack of satisfaction. I'm say wanting to belong. Some people they betray people just because they just feel say if they don't do and so they will be lost. They want just belong. That is the reason why they are betraying somebody. So I just say I can't talk this stuff because a lot of betrayal they go on for our media, for our community. I talk this thing. As I talk, it's not just about YouTube. These things that they happen even within our friends, within our family, within our community where we live. And because of all these things that I don't name and so we make and people they betray people there. a lot of these vloggers, them, their foundation needs to be addressed. Without that, their end will be bad. Exactly. If that friendship, the foundation is not right, it's not set right, that friendship no fit ever end. It no fit ever end well. That is just a simple truth. So the foundation of that friendship matters a lot. Some person betray some person because he be angry. He don't know for express himself. The only way if you do it by expressing it to another person. So I just want us all we need to be aware of all these reasons and why people betray people them. And what we see and so why they don't betray you, no overtake them so hard on you, because as I talk upbringing, that kind of person no. It must always make that, because that's why they get satisfaction. That's why the feel say it go get satisfaction. No, that kind of people they grow for that kind of house the way like they even they share chop for how they ever feel say they never get enough. They ever just feel say something they never get enough because now the way they grow, the kind of home where they grow, make them. When I talk about satisfaction, I just that kind of picking them. Some people as I talk, they just say that kind of picking that kind of one the way. Some people they go for that kind aunties, uncle, and they still they fine. They get that kind lack of satisfaction. That kind of people they grow that kind long throat kind picking them. That kind picking their eye over there for outside, their eye over there for things them. And that kind of picking they betray because we talk about satisfaction. Oh, Snow White in the building. Welcome, my dear. Happy Sunday. You know, so that thing to be that because say you get enough. I'll make some. We be grow for a quarter. Get some of my friend way. They be grow with their grandmother way. They like they are like have like them about 5 cousins. They grow with their grandmammy. That means say they way that picking them. That my friend who come up primary school would always pass for our house. Eat chop before you go for their house. And that kind picking the way they grow with their mommy no. They feel come out of school sometimes. Their mommy say, when I go harvest pepper, can't grind them. They feel go harvest pepper. Let me say that small pepper for village. They go harvest them, can't grind them, fry them, chop them, then drink water. But as I did talk so, now just because say I'll be so nice to them my friend all time and our house will be before their own, would always pass for our compound food, eat chop before we go for their house. But I not ever hear Sunday me really complain. When I did understand what I mean no. That means that you know ever really complain, say, hey, we not really overget with chop or the day chop flop. I never ever hear me make that kind of statement. Maybe be satisfied with their condition. But if you still get that opportunity if you still pass for a house, eat chop. So I talk this lack of satisfaction. Now that kind of people don't get that kind of long throw no. Maybe even I'm talking about growing in auntie or uncles, but maybe even in their own home, they don't still get that satisfaction. That kind of some people in the way they just like for to get that open eye, that long throat for always get friends, for always do so for gain favor from people. That kind of picking in today. So that kind of picking you know. They must always betray. If you be friend to that kind of person, no, betrayal must always take place because they quickly tire some friendship. They quickly feel say, what did they get them? They get them from you. It not be enough. They feel say if they go to the next person, they could get more. That's what that kind of picking them day. And that kind of people they always betray you. They always betray their friends. Okay, as I talk about this betrayal in friendship, we also get betrayal in romantic friendship, maybe between husband and wife. And also the most, like the highest betrayal for any friendship now when your husband or your wife cheat on you. That one they hurt so badly. And wait to be have your African okay, I love your African outfit. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. I say make a come support today. Well, I really appreciate your support there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate you now. So we'll get romantic friendship the way they see betrayal for them, that kind of way you betray your loved one by maybe cheating on somebody, you know, and that kind when that kind betrayal for that kind of friendship, that romantic friendship, no, it be very difficult for fix them. Might put on that way. Betrayal for friendship, like for romantic friendship, it be very difficult because when that trust don't be broken, it be very difficult for gain that trust again. And the effects them, they really be so, they be so traumatic. They be so traumatic. Except if you don't say you did for your home, your husband cheat on you, you no worry you. That means say you be there for that home. That means you no even love your partner. If you no worry you, that means say you no be love that partner. But if you love that partner, it's a huge trauma experience. So you go get away, you go feel like your world can't crumble. Like the case of this lady in Nigeria, the wife of you Eduche. Like when I look at that woman, I don't say it definitely get that support when they give, like if family, if friends there, or maybe get like support from counselors or something. Like it's not easy. For say just deal with your husband, like from nowhere, boom, you then see a Peking. The rich and famous in the building. Gorgeous outfit, darling. Thank you so much, sister. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Happy Sunday, big sis. Well, I really appreciate you for coming, you know. So that kind, let me say, if you don't get that strong support system, that kind betrayal for that romantic friendship, no, if it just crumble your life, I get a lot of effects. You get it end of depression, you get anxiety, you get sleepless night. Let me say, you just, if it just disturb your whole system, if it break you down seriously. So when I see this lady, this you Eduche woman, like the girl, I just have a comment for you for Facebook. I think they say it filed for divorce. That's some trauma where it be very difficult to come out of it. Especially when you be even the expect for how many years, not even the thing say your man said, maybe I don't know though, you know. For even maybe if you even think so, for your mind, maybe sometimes with the art movie, so they go, so if you even get some small thing with some person, but not that one they bring that picking. That was a big blow for that woman. It was a big blow. And if it that means that the effect, if you know look out, it will live with them for a very long time. If you don't get that support, that family support, that friend support, maybe with counselors, if he really shaking you down to your core, that kind of romantic betrayal. So betrayal will get betrayal in just normal friendship, and maybe those ones if you really it break you down to as well. But if it's easily maybe resolve that one, because as today when they talk something for people, they know say just get up for your mind. Say one day if it likely come out, you know, if you really trust people, then 100%, you know, fit really trust them. But the one way if you trust your own partner, where you trust, you believe in ye, where you don't betray you, so no, it's just that they say the whole world, your life is just crumbling before your own eyes. So we have betrayal in romantic friendship. So how does betrayal feels? When you betray somebody, or when they betray you, how you feel? Okay, you don't betray some person, put that way. When you will betray some person, how you feel? Because when you betray some person, you get the effect too. As the person you betray, you feel bad. That's so you too feel bad. Because you get that guilt. You feel with a lot of guilt. Say, well, oh man, especially that kind of friendship will really be known to the public, or they be really know, say, una be very good friends, like, you know, say this person always talk very good about you. When you don't betray that person, you yourself, you get that guilt. Where if no look at self, if it destroy even you, if it destroy your own your mental state as well. You know, be like say when you betray some person, you just move about like your life just go on like that. No. When you betray somebody, you go through a lot of effect too. As I talk, I don't write down some points of here, you know. So as I thought, if you don't betray somebody, you get that guilt. You feel sad because you get that question, they come for your thoughts. Why me? Why me? Why me? I do this because you get that guilt. Say this thing what I do and some no say you know correct, but you still do them. You get that guilt. Say why me? I get to do this because those questions keep popping in your head, keep popping in your head. So if this kind way you betray some person, if you see end up destroy your own self too. If it destroy your own self-esteem, if it destroy your identity. So if you plan for betray some person, just know say you go get those effects too. It will affect you too. That one a sure fact. You know if you just betray person, so if you say you go just go freely. Like na lie. Except say that friendship will be a genuine one. If that friendship, you know, say you don't gain some favor, you don't do some things, I don't do things together, I don't share some things and together, you bring out those things out. You have that guilt. That is a sure fact. You must get that guilt. You must get that you get that sadness, that moment of sadness. Because remember, say, hey, I mean I do so. Try my mommy. All man get conscience. Your conscience no go leave you. And if it destroy you, if it destroy your identity, if it destroy your self-esteem, if you are not careful. So a betrayer has his or her own effect where they go through. So as any person you plan to betray your friend, no feel say when you betray that your friend, now only that your friend will feel bad or waiting. No say you say you go feel bad because you know say the way they do them, you know correct. The way they do them, you not supposed to do them, but you do them. Your conscience will torment you so they, even your facial expression will go show when you betray some person. That is it is show for your skin. It is show for your face. People can read on your face that you are guilty. They see that guilt. They see that shame for your face. Because you know that you do a bad thing, but you keep on doing it. Because of what? Because of that lack of satisfaction. Maybe because of that anger where something you do, you vex, you express some. You just go and say, anyhow, I will do it. But you end up, you destroy your own self more. You are destroying yourself more. Okay? So what are the effects of being betrayed by a friend? When your friend don't betray you, how you feel? What will be the effect on you? You feel hurt, right? Of course. All man will feel hurt. If you know say now she don't so you and your friend wanna talk some things, or you know say they know if you go outside. Once they go outside, you must feel hurt. Because you be emotionally broken. Because you really love and care about that person. That means you need to believe, say, this person will do this kind of thing for me. Oh, not all that glitter is good. Thank you, my dear. Thanks for coming. I know say some other shows and they're on, but I just make this show because I want to go church too. So anybody if you stumble on the show, if you watch them after, yeah. So when person betray you, you get it feel it hurt. Yeah, you be emotionally disturbed because you ask and say why? What I really do when this person do this thing so for me? What I really do you when you choose that this way? What I really do when you need even come for me, can't talk, say you know be happy for this thing because people betray because sometimes they are not happy or something is happening that they are not able to express it with their friend. They choose that the other way. They choose to express it with other people out there, and that is betrayal. So when they betray you, they be so hurt. another effect on you when they betray you, you feel disappointed. Why you feel disappointed? Because you don't put trust in that person. If you get a lot of expectations from that person, but that person fail you, you don't be expect, you be least expected that person. So if he be the person, if he stands so talk something bad about you, but that person do one, you be so disappointed. Feel free, Snow White. Okay, I love your African outfit. I see make account support. Okay. Beautiful outfit. Okay, so feel free, Snow White. You feel free, my dear. Me feel free, oh. The street down there, like, all man, if you ever go some place, and you go some place, I said they jam you. Like yesterday, they see one jam you for G unit. I just look and so say, hey, Papa God, these people, they are sick. I don't know to say, we need to go seek help. We need to go seek help because they are sick. Because if I never get problem, you wait to be a problem for my back. Everywhere you go, hey, Kamejis. Well, now wait. Now one thing I make cure when I Jones as year when I call her. The one thing I make catch their cruise, I beg. Me they just put me for down though, I beg you. You know? So the other point, the third point where I want to talk about, I don't say the second point, you feel disappointed because maybe especially your friend will do this kind of thing for you. So you feel disappointed. So the third point is you feel confused. Why are you confused? Because you want to say, wait, I don't do wrong. What I don't do? You ask, I'm saying so many questions that come for your head today. They even change name, cause confusion among themselves. Exactly. I know. Just the jump with their head them. Hey, that means say, who possibly bring the? I don't know how you two even make us so for stop this fake profile thing. I don't know. Like the way it destroy things, man, for our community. This fake profile. I don't know. Before you to possibly feel high a subscriber count now, so you know if you even hide them again. I just hope say in future, so YouTube they feel come up for some way they feel just make me some me no man no be fake. We no get fake profile again. It will really help because they are destroying us, destroying the community. A very bad thing will happen for our 237 community. You know, so the person they feel confused because you know they expect that kind of question they put for his. What I don't do this personally? What I don't do? Like, you know, then you two give your real name now. That's my name, lovely. I mean, say you just join me in the overstay Columbia High Market. I'm saying no really know me because my first name is Love and Kiss for all my knows my name is Lovelyn, you know. I didn't hide my name. My name is Lovelyn. Yeah, no, my dear. I want to know you. I want to know you. Hey, Mama me. Let me say. Anyways, okay, I got it. Yeah, that's my name. That's my real name, Lovely. Yeah, so the person is confused because in the one that said this person he don't do in a waiting. What I don't do it because especially if some problem for them, maybe for even come up for you for talk, say more talk about this thing. What I don't do, my dear, just try for talk, you know, like me they talk like friend and friend, you know, but the person choose the other way, so they be confused. Like say, wow, that means if you even make us, so you even feel sad. Let me say, if this person will be really trusty, so if he do this thing for me, let me say, if you make us, so you start feeling if you even trust the other person too, you know. So that the effect that the person don't betray, it go through that confusion, it be disappointed, it really feel that hurt because emotions and don't be destroyed, you know. Maybe don't share some kind of things with you way, you know, especially if you go out when those things and go out like that, it hurts you. That one a sure fact, it hurts. No fit argue that fact. So another point where You feel the sense of loss. You feel the sense of loss because, like, you don't know, say, now a friendship you be cherish and so much, and it is say it the end for your friend. Just like you are going through you are grieving through something, or you feel like so you lost some person, you know. If that kind of strong friendship I don't there for years, or so I don't share a lot of things, then you must get that feeling of lost, not lost, feeling of loss. Try a nice topic because similar to what I have gone through with so many of my friends. Exactly. And I talk say, oh, we don't go through one betrayal or another, or we don't be like a betrayer too as well. Small things. Sometimes if you talk small thing about your friend, when I there from Jangi group, all man also will be their friend to this person, but you don't talk again about that your friend for some other person for back. That's small betrayer, you know. Then that person when you talk about, you put it some confused state. The one that say, hey, not that this person way I know say it be so nice or be so close to this person. What did it happen? You know? So other kind of things, and so it get a lot of effect on both parties. So they feel that loss because you know so that friendship it can end. That's the end of it. Maybe sometime if now you will invest more for that friendship, maybe you get some very high plans and that your friend about things that do that your friend, you feel like that person don't lost. You know, say you just the how we do we are feel we are mommy or your papa get some high plans for your mommy. It just suddenly die. You feel that grief, no, the grief is something you don't lost something where you really get a lot of plans them for that person. So when they betray, you go through that, you get that feeling of loss. I want me this show just been exactly 1 hour. I want to go church. Then how to heal after a friend betrays you. The first step to recover is to clarify any misunderstanding in the friendship. Talk to your friend. Yes. Some friends where they won't betray, you know. I know say some people in the way you get through that, you feel as a thought you don't be emotionally hurt, you feel withdrawn, you didn't even want to see that your friend again, you didn't want even hear anything to talk about them again because you just feel say, Massa, me go. But if I say me take time for you for really be healed now, go closer to that friend and say, but what really happened? What you are really doing it make us me choose this way. What you are doing, you be the vessel if you come to me. More talk. You know? Now, that means that we find our ways for be healed. So if you want to be healed, you must go closer to that friend. You talk to the friend. Say, my dear, what did I do? What really happened? How did we get to this point? Because if not do and so, you will still get that anger for your heart because you only question and say why you betray me, why wait me go. That means you don't say anyhow we did not me go, but you still hurt yourself. So looking for ways to get your healing out of betrayal, you have to go closer to that friend. If that is not possible, if it is a romantic friend, try to do as well. But if nothing do you just find some other ways where I would mention them for you. So another way for heal from your friendship betrayal by you reflect on the friendship. It's good to reflect on the friendship after your friend don't betray you. Why you get to reflect? Because when you reflect on that friendship, you go see a lot of things in way you be the see them, where they ignore them. And when now those things will help you for even slap yourself. Say, oh, I be see this thing, he be show me this thing, he be talks on this, or he talk about some person. Because I think they will in friendship with some person, he talks something about some other person. Since you just be carried away with that friendship, we ignore those small things. You know, but when it don't happen again too for you, now that you say, oh, wow, even though the talk the kind thing about this person, I don't even know say if you do have so for me. So you get that reflection for really understand, say, hey, so anything that be ignorance, so now the red flags and that way they be there for the friendship way, I be try to ignore them. You learn from that. When you see all those, once you identify those red flags, it be so consoling for you. Because you say, oh, maybe you do and so I be ignorant. But now that I know, it will give you some calmness for your heart. So it is very important to reflect on that friendship. Always reflect. I know say we shall actually go live now, but it's okay. Another way for heal from friends betrayal now, you assess what qualities you want in a friendship. A betrayal, when they don't betray, that an opportunity that for examine your friend, the qualities they will get time. When examine those qualities, then you could know. Because something when you do with your friends, when you do something, you see someone something some you get that two voices ever talk with someone, see talk say this way you do and say no really fine. So when just know must I be okay, Joe liver. You follow once you examine yourself, you assess those qualities that person get time, where be the portrayal for your front, you minimize or you ignore them, you go understand, say, oh, you don't learn, say, when you meet up person, you get these kind of qualities, you get to be very careful. Assess those qualities because it will help you. It will give you that closure. Now, all this assessment, reflection, and when you reflect on all those things that they happen, let me say get that flashback, identify all those red flags, then you'll be able to assess the quality that person will get time. It will help you forgive that closure. Say, oh, I blame myself that I did not see all these things. I blame myself that I did not really pay attention to this, even though I had that little voice saying that this, but I ignored that little voice. So you will be able now for to say, okay, now understand why when it happens. So you get a clarity, so let me say they really get an understanding of how that friendship is there. And it will help you for heal, you get that closure, and it will help you for better appreciate other friends where you get them. Or better understand your other friends, because when one friend don't betray you, that's not the end of the world. You have other friends. So that one way don't betray you, use that opportunity to reflect on that friendship, assess those qualities, and help to those qualities now they will help now to evaluate your other friends, and you will see the one the way you feel really better, if you really concentrate on them. So the third way is to give your other friendship a chance. As I talk, just because now one person don't betray you, no mean say all your friends they will betray you. No. As that one person betray you, go get the opportunity for really take time. Give time to the other friends away. Because following the qualities that we don't see for the person betray you, you assess, you see all the red flags, you will understand that you'll be able to now for evaluate the other friends that we get them, and it will help you now for see the one that if you really appreciate them or give your energy into. So now the three things that you need to work on after a betrayal. Then the fourth point is you surround yourself with loved one and support. As I don't talk about the wife of you, Eduche, if some person don't betray you, find that opportunity for get that support. I mean, say find way for get that support. Maybe through your friends, your family, maybe they give you that support, because betrayal the hurts. If it destroy emotionally, if it keep you for some state where you just don't feel like the world can't end. As I talk, they say your world crumble before you, especially in romantic friendship. You just feel like if you go nuts, some people be depressed, some people get these flashbacks there where they really keep them like sleepless nights, you know. So when you surround yourself with those loved ones, with your family and trusted friends, you get that healing easily. So the fifth point is do not partake in retaliation. This point, very important point. I know when person hurt you, yeah, the next thing I say, yes, you don't bring out all my information, bring out everything. You want to do the same thing No, my dear. Don't do the same thing. And also, when you don't be betrayed, you end up with that feeling of anger. You get that anger for your skin, for your heart, way it make you be tempted for status. You go pay back. You go more back. My mommy never thought they need the back bad with bad. So when person not betray you by sending out or sharing your information out there, don't do the same thing. Take time to calm yourself down. Because if you want to go through, you want retaliate, you want give, you want pay back what you do for you, it will distort your healing process. So if you don't be betrayed, for heal, no retaliate, no thing for pay back what the person do you, no, because it go hurt you more. Because after I don't do the same thing, you will see she don't say, but why did I even do this too? Because you will see start get, because as I don't talk and fear, that's why you betray some person, it get that guilt, it get that shame. It suffer from that guilt, that shame, where it destroy emotionally, if it even destroy your self-esteem. So if you want retaliate, you want pay back what the person do for you, you will end up hurting yourself and you not get your healing quick or faster. So the seed point is forgive or not forgive. At this point, you have two options: to accept the misunderstanding and apologize from the betrayed person, or we accept that this person doesn't have to belong in your life. So you get that options, and for Joe decide, say, anyways, maybe you just, if you leave a middle person can apologize, you may accept the apology, or Joe understand, say, this person, maybe that person even get to be not part of, get to cross. So just accept and forget your healing. You just get to forgive that person. Let go. You forgive that person. They say it is okay. You did forgive that person, no matter for, because we are talking about healing, how to heal after a betrayal, how to recover after a betrayer, you know. So you get to forgive that person, because if you don't forgive that person, you never get that closure. You will still get that pain for your heart. But once you forgive that person, it is for your own healing, not for the other person. We don't see for the past week, last week we get a apology, we go on, and before then, even Brenda, we don't talk for the show, say, if you don't be, then be, let's say, if be then talk like the best, should I be then like the best answer to the fool is to keep quiet. But then they say, like, they sing that song. That means say you just talk, that means say you look yourself, they say you are making a fool of yourself. It decide for let go. Even before the apology, if you don't make that let go, and if you get the closure. Because if you not give, if you not apologize, or if you not forgive that person, you go still there inside that pain. That person will still want to control you. That means you still remain inside that pain, they die. I have been there, so I know what I'm talking about. Now forgive the person. Why you forgive that person? So you free yourself from that pain. You recover from that hurt, that pain where it there for your heart. So if you believe that this person, if you do so for me, it do one. You forgive that person. Even if you not apologize, just forgive the person and let the person go. That was a 6 point. And okay, forgiving is for your healing, not for your betrayer, as I don't talk. The 7 point is you find professional help. 1 minute to 1 hour. That's good. So the 7 point, forget your healing, or recover from a betrayal, and find a professional help. Very, very important. Depending on the type of betrayal, the amount of emotional destruction or damage, you find somebody seek help. If you know say your mental state not defined, no she don't, because it will just deteriorate if you don't find help. Seek for counselor, may they talk with you, may they follow you up, no, not just she don't. I'm saying this not just for normal friendship, even in couple, if be say don't be destroyed, or don't be hurt, or your partner don't betray you, find professional help. It will help you. Because if you don't help yourself, if you don't get that help, if you not be fully recovered, if you find yourself in another relationship, you still be, you know, when you are a hurtful person. As I talk for media today, we see all these people, they work at throwing insult people, put cross or picking their head, and those are people who are hurting. They need help. Those are people who they are sick, where they need help. There are people that they don't be hurt, they don't be fully recover. They do the worker. And doing that, all those things already do them, it will help you in any way. Find professional help. If you say you heard that because you don't hurt it for media, you feel you could get, you forgo about destroying people, tarnishing people's images, you go get that healing in a lie. You know, go get the healing from that kind of way. No fit. So I don't come to the end of this video. If I say overall, my conclude, I should say, after a betrayal, for everybody, if person don't betray you, this goes to the betrayer and the betrayed. If you don't betray some person, find time for reflect. Get that reflection. Get that reflection. See whether this thing you do and so it's correct or not correct. If you still get that small guilt, step forward to that person and say you are sorry. Same as the person they don't betray you. If you don't see and say the person don't betray you, forget your healing, forget your closure. Take time for reflect on that friendship. Was this even the right friend for me? Was this with all the qualities that this person had, was that even the right person for me? If you do all those assessments, you reflect on those things, then you go see and say, it will give you a clear understanding on the way forward. So I have come to the end of this video. I really appreciate anybody who don't stop in here, who don't step in for this show today, for show that support. I really appreciate you so much. And please, the watch after, I'll still appreciate you for watching. And please don't forget to like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please just go ahead and click the red subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye.